Do you ever wonder on the trophy position whether your weight has to be on the back foot or the front foot? Today, I'm going to clear up how to do it correctly and why it's important to do it correctly. Okay, this is another video that I'm doing because someone commented on one of the other serve videos asking me, when you're at the trophy position, where is your weight distributed or how is it distributed? I've actually done this in my Korean video where I actually had a custom insole in the shoes, and it has sensors on the insoles of where the pressure is being applied at or the weight is distributed in real time to my phone. And actually I showed people where exactly the weight of my body is during the sequence of my serve. When I told them, before I even looked at it, of how it was happening, because I can't look at the phone while I'm actually serving. So I told them, I think the serve distribution on the serve position is more on the back foot rather than the front foot because of the jump. You could jump more efficiently with 2 feet and not 1 foot, right? It's not literally 1 foot, but still. In order for you to jump up and forward efficiently, you want the whole body weight going back and then forward. And then as you jump and go forward, it's almost like you're jumping like this. Instead of basically sitting down and then going up, even if the weight is distributed more on the back leg, it's more like you're sitting on the back leg and then distributing the weight forward to be able to jump forward and up. So it's not here. Don't go all the way on your front foot. Don't go all the way on your back foot and trying to jump on the back foot. It's actually from back to front. The distribution is different during the sequence of the serve, is not which leg is more dominant really. So you want to use both. So to make it simpler, yes, you want to jump with both feet. Now, there's a couple different ways to jump with both feet, but I've said this in the past, how to distribute the weight on the back foot correctly. You want the hips going forward, and then you're basically trying to touch your Achilles or your ankle or the back of the foot like this to be able to distribute your weight correctly. But there's other ways, like Roddick or some of the other players that have knee problems with the left leg, or they haven't been taught that. It looks super ugly because I know I had knee problems in the past. Either they're going here and going together and letting the hips go all the way down, or they go like this. So if they go like that, it means that they're using both legs to try to jump up to hit the ball. Kind of like Roddick, you push this, but the weight is actually on both legs, not, okay? It's actually super uncomfortable just going on the left leg and the hip. And a lot of coaches, I've seen you're trying to close the refrigerator or a freezer where you have a lot of stuff. You push it with your hips and it closes. I've seen that before, but it makes it so ugly. Like, it shouldn't. I personally don't like that method. It works if you're not using any of your body, but it looks better if you're going here rather than here. Okay, just try to watch from this angle of how my weight shifts forward. When you talk in slow motion, the left foot was on the ground, the right foot came off at a certain exact point. No, different players need different guidance. Now, if you're forcing yourself going forward, trying to fall over, if you've been taught that way, trying to keep the weight on the front foot, that right foot has like barely any distribution or weight on it. So when I'm teaching my players, if they're doing that, if it's like 95 and 5%, I say, hey, go extreme this way and try to put like 80, 90% of your weight on the back foot. But they're not going to jump like this, right? So they just need to hear it's okay to put the weight on the back foot and then go up to hit the ball. The exact distribution doesn't really matter. The exact distribution that I'm telling you right now, that the weight is going back to forward at certain sequence of the swing, that's a guidance. That's what actually happens. But on your serve particularly, it might not happen. So if you're more towards the front leg, then you have to distribute that weight almost like 80 to 90% to be able to jump with both feet. Sometimes the words are kind of long because it's not my first language actually, but you get the idea. If somebody's like here in the back leg, I tell them, okay, you got to be on the front leg more and try to have weight on the front foot, maybe 80-20%. Depending what the player is doing, I'm actually changing my words. Sometimes people who know me in Korea or here, like they say, oh, I want to watch your lessons. But the thing is, they try to take the words that I'm saying to a certain player. They're like, oh, they try to take it in and try to do it themselves, but they might not have the same problem. So be careful what you hear on YouTube. And if you hear an awesome coach or a great coach or top coach, I should say something to a top player or a junior player, someone that is not doing what you're doing, then you got to be careful. You got to kind of filter that out. Not only is the coaching very important, but the filter of each player is very important too. And a trait of a great coach is to be able to know how good the filter is of the player and kind of match it for them. So that's why it's called one-on-one coaching. You're not doing a cookie cutter, like you're not trying to teach everybody the same way. Yes, you're trying to get to maybe one similar goal, but you don't teach everybody the same. All right, that was a lot of talking. Thanks, guys. Keep the comments coming. I could try to answer all of your problems that you're having and find some kind of solution or some kind of open-minded way to give you a solution, or it might not be a solution. It's just opening up your mind and figuring out, oh, there's like other ways to fix this problem. All right, thanks guys. Again, if you like the video, it'll help us out. If you subscribe to it, help us reach 100,000 like everybody said. Like everybody felt sorry that my channel was so small, but yeah, I'm not doing it to make it big. Like I'm just doing it to share my experience and knowledge, because I had so much trouble when I was younger. Even when I turned to a coach, I was trying to fix a lot of different problems, but I couldn't find anything online or YouTube, and I had to find my own ways to fix problems. Yeah, so that's all I wanted to do. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.